In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the graph here on an application problem to interpret slope and then also your intercepts for both x and y. So taking a look at this scenario over here on the right, it says that you're dealing with an English report. And it also shows you some information here that we have on our x-axis number of days, and we also have on our y-axis pages left to right. So if for me to identify my slope, I need to identify my rise over run. Well, also, you could just label 2 points on your graph and calculate slope from there. So I'm going to use my intercept points to help me do that. So I do notice there are 2 points on the graph. 0, 16, that's my y-intercept up here. And I notice I have this point over here, 6, 0. So to make sure I have my slope correct, it's going down 16 over 6, or if you plug it into the slope formula, it would be 0 minus 16 over 6 minus 0, which is what I said, down 16 over 6. I'm going to reduce that number because both of these are even to negative 8 over 3. But if you want to use the decimal, that would be the decimal, negative 2.6 repeating. So in order to talk about the interpretation here, we need to know that this is the change of y's over the change in x. And the change of y's are pages left to right per number of days. So we could say you'll need to write either 8 pages in 3 days or negative 2.6 pages in 1 day. So you'll need to write roughly 2.6 pages per day to finish your report. So that's our slope. You got to get 16 pages written in 6 days. That's the same as 8 pages every 3 days or 2.6 pages per 1 day. Now our y-intercept is the point 0, 16. So I'm just going to include the context in my sentence. In 0 days, you have 16 pages to write. And I think that means when you start. So before you've started writing your pages. So you'll start with 16 pages to write for your English report. So basically, we're just writing a sentence with 0 for x, the context, and 16 for y, again, just plugging in that context. Now, the same for the x-intercept. The x-intercept is 6, 0, but I just want to say what 6 means. 6 means in 6 days, and 0 for the y means you should have 0 pages left to write. So let's write a sentence about that. So you have 6 days to finish the English report. Meaning you should have no pages left to write in that 6 days.